Hi, readers. So today in reading, we are going to focus on main idea. So remember that finding the main idea is really figuring out what the text or the section is mostly about. So when we're finding the main idea, there are some different things, different strategies we can use to help us find the main idea. One, we can look at titles and headings. We can also look at introduction sentences, which are usually the first sentence in a paragraph. We can also look for repeated words, which we did a lot this year. Those repeated words tell us something that's important, which leads to what the passage is mostly about. So we're going to use all of those different things, all of those different features of nonfiction text to help us figure out what the main idea of this book is. So we're still working with the National Geographic Deadliest Animals. Okay, so yesterday we didn't read the whole book. Remember, nonfiction, you don't have to read the whole thing. You can focus on sections that interest you the most and kind of skip around. So I'm going to go through and skim the pages that we did yesterday and maybe read a couple new pages. And while I'm reading, I really want you to figure out and identify those words that are being repeated, because those give us big clues to what the main idea is, while also paying attention to the headings of the book or of the different sections. So we already know what the title is called, Deadliest Animals. So I can infer that the whole book is about animals that can be deadly. So we want to be a little bit more specific when thinking about the main idea. We want to be thinking, okay, well, what about the deadliest animals? Okay, so as I was reading yesterday, I remember this page, and I remember it telling us why lions can be so deadly. They have these huge teeth, they have razor-sharp claws, and they're fast and fierce. And they're often known as kings of the jungle. Okay, so I'm already seeing what makes them deadly, which are kind of details that might lead me to the main idea. If I am skimming through the passage, some words that stick out to me are deadliest, because that goes along with the title, and it's also right here in this heading. Predators, hunting, size, prey. So there's lots of things that stick out to me. So I'm going to jot those down, specifically the word deadliest, and maybe even teeth, claws, and fast. Okay, so I'm just skimming through. So I remember this page about kangaroos. What made them deadly was their kicking. So that's different than the claws and the teeth from the last page. I'm also seeing some of those same words repeated as I'm skimming it. Deadliest, dangerous, fierce. Also down here, deadly, breaking. Okay, and then over here with the caterpillar, deadly. And the caterpillar was dangerous because of those bristles that they can cause kind of an allergic reaction. Also down here with the snake, it's venom. And it even says deadly here. So I'm seeing a lot of words repeating, deadly. And I'm also seeing a lot of different things that make the animals deadly. Teeth, claws, kicking, their fur, their venom. Okay, and here, the polar bear, there's that word predator again. I'm going to write that down. All right, attacking. It also has sharp teeth. Okay, hunters. I think that was on that lion page. Crocodiles, we read this page too. There's that word fierce again. There's that word prey. So I'm seeing a lot of words repeat. Ooh, deadly over here in this little caption. Predator again. So far I'm seeing words deadly or deadliest. I'm seeing words predator. I'm seeing prey. I'm seeing fierce. And I'm seeing different things that make these animals deadly. This was one I didn't read the other day. So let's read about the hippopotamus and see if we see any of those words being repeated. So this one's called big and brutal. So this might be giving me a clue to how the hippopotamus is deadly. So hippopotamuses are usually gentle giants, During the day, they lounge and snooze in shallow water holes. At night, they lumber onto land and munch on grasses and leaves. But if a boat gets between a hippo and the deep water, or between a mother and her calf, the animal will panic. It may tip over the boat and attack the passengers with its powerful jaws. So I noticed the word attack again, and jaws, which can make it another way that it is deadly or dangerous. Okay, so I'm going to skim here. I'm just going to skim this one about elephants. There's that word attack again. Oh, tusk might be a way that they are attacking and crushing their trunk. There's damage. Okay, so I'm seeing some of the same words. Buffaloes. I'm going to kind of skip around to some other types of animals. So here we have snakes, which we kind of read about how their venom, there's that word venom again. Let's see if I can see any of those other words. Attack. Ooh. So I'm sensing some of the same words over and over again. So we can definitely see these fish. Look at this stonefish. It's blending in. There's that word prey again, predator. Oh, it has spiky spines and venom. So we're seeing some of the same ways that these animals are deadly. Attack with the pufferfish. It's prickly. Has toxins, which is kind of like venom or poison. And here was the jellyfish again. So remember what made this dangerous was its tentacles. So seeing here, I see the word deadly. So I'm starting to really think about the main idea right now, because as I'm flipping, I'm seeing many different animals, even bees, scorpions, spiders, even a mosquito. Wow, and it's telling me here this is the deadliest animal of all. So as I'm skimming through all of these pages, I'm really picking out the word attack, deadliest, and then there's all these different ways that these animals are considered deadly. So, I'm thinking of a main idea right now. So I want you to jot down what you think the main idea is. So not only did we look at repeating words, but all of the headings are telling me about different animals, different sizes, different features, and different ways they can be deadly. So using all of that information, on the next slide, I want you to type in what you think the main idea of this book right here is.